And if it does, you know if you can't do I'll give you a piece of me. For like dance. But you make me love me, love me. Show me a mess. No, be something, I ain't got to you.
Question. What does your work mean to you beyond the final product?
When you say final product, what do you mean?
So let's say you made the song.
Yeah.
Beyond just making the song, what does it mean to you that you have it there?
Did I have it, like, have the song?
It's completed. Even if it's a show, like whatever you define to be your work.
Yeah. It's, I don't know. I think, it's not a lot that of expectations I have beyond the final product, like actually making the song, just because, like, I don't, I can't speak for everybody, but, like, when I make music, it's very, like, intentional in the sense that I can't make it a lot, like, I could, but I can't make a lot of stuff that's meaningful at like one go. It takes time, you feel me? And it's like, just because there's this phrase that I saw, because I really like Asha, and like she was in an interview and they asked her to describe what, like, what she does, you feel me? And she said that she makes music that has a soul in it that people can feel. So it's basically like it's alive, you feel me? And I think that's why I love her music so much. So I feel like I'm trying to do the same thing, you feel me? So that final product is extremely satisfying for me, just like, especially if I've been working on it for a while and it comes out exactly the way it is in my head. So it's very intense, very very intense. So I don't know if I can have the song. Honestly, if it's just me that's listening to it, I'll be so happy because. But yeah, besides that, I don't know. As many people as possible listening to the music and like feeling the same thing that I feel when I listen to music that I love.
So it's actually creating an impact for yourself and then impacting other people.
Yeah, exactly.
Growing up, what elements can you find in your upbringing that shape how you work and how you make music?
Huh. Uh, Elements of my upbringing. Okay, cool. I took a lot of road trips, and my family took a lot of road trips when I was younger because my dad worked like in a different state. So, and then on the trips, we would listen to all sorts of songs. You feel me? And I was like super young, like 6, 7. So I didn't really understand anything that was being said. But it's like Asha's music that kind of like stood up because I didn't understand what she was saying, but it was more of the feeling that it gave that I was talking about earlier. So it's like, I feel like just hearing that is what subconsciously made me want to make other people feel that way, the way I feel. You feel me? But past that, I don't know. When I was younger, I was very sheltered in a sense. Like I can't tell you now that I didn't know anything about real life. I felt like I was the shit, but I was not. I didn't know anything about real life, and I feel like that kind of had its effect in my earlier years of making music. Just cause like I was on some sweet boy, oh, life isn't hard, life is sweet. I love you, love me type of music, but it's when I moved out of my parents' house, it changed. Like the switch was drastic. You feel me? And it's just it's crazy for me personally to see because I know that the way I'm thinking now is not the way I was thinking before. You feel me? So being like sheltered like that, kind of like took his. I won't say it was a bad thing because it was still sweet, but like it was definitely not as raw as it is now today.
What kind of
Struggles.
How different has it been not being under your parents' roof?
Oh shit, paying rent is crazy. I'll be real. I'm not like rent's like I'll call my dad and tell him send me my money. Nah, rent's like how much is it? Let's discuss because it's me that's paying it. You feel me? There's that. There's like there's a certain level of care that came with living with my parents. So like when I left their house, I was so used to like okay, I wake up in the morning, damn. It's food. Let me go on. And then like just doing a lot of things for my, because I never went to boarding school. I was like day school throughout. You feel me? So it was just new for me to be living with people that I hadn't known my whole life, and going out and having people treat me a certain way just because like, oh, to them I'm like, there's no base, like I'm at the bottom, there's no base, they don't know me from anywhere, I don't have my parents like, oh, this is this person's son or that type of thing, you feel me? So like it was just weird for me. Like I'm cool with it now. I wouldn't have it any other way than what it is now, but it's just like it took like a while for me to transition. Yeah, but that period was good though, because I made a lot. That's when I made for like just that whole transition period.
Okay, I mean, it's a blessing to be able to make your own way. Yeah, 100%. Um, what would you say? I guess it kind of relates to what you're talking about.
Yeah.
With your creative process or your journey as an artist, what are things that people don't see or understand about that journey?
I don't know. I think people don't really get the concept of the internet. What you know is what I'm showing you. You can't know more than that. You feel me? And the second thing is, it looks easy. It looks like I'm waking up in the morning and I'm downloading the song from my brain into the computer, but it's not. It takes a lot of hard work. And even when it gets to a point where it's like easier in the sense that like I can do it in my sleep type, it still wasn't easy to get to that point where I'll be able to do it in my sleep. It's why a lot of artists are like super cocky, because they know what they've seen. Like if you're coming up, it's a lot of people that treat you differently just because like they don't know you. They don't feel like they need to know you. They don't really care. You feel me? And it doesn't feel great, but it's fair enough, I guess. I don't know. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so the peers that you work with.
Okay, the peers I work with. Huh. I don't know. I feel like everybody. The reason why I'm friends with these people is not just because like I love the work that they do, which I do like 100%. But it's like there's always something. There's always like a connection there. Like, oh, I've seen this, and you understand that. I've seen that, and that's how things are. You feel me? So I respect you, and you respect me, just because of the fact that we've been through the same thing. But I think if I don't tell you, you won't know that I've seen some things, because I've been told that, but like from my face or the way I talk, like the way I carry myself, it looks like um they gave birth to me and just kind of like gave me a manual and threw me into it and said, cool, you have all the information, go ahead and do it, you feel me? But that's not really the case. I'm super confused a lot of the time, which is one of the places that like some of us meet, you feel me? It's why like we are even friends in the first place, so why we have relationships, because we don't have to be friends. I can just respect your music from afar, but yeah.
Thank you. You've answered a lot of questions about Highness, would you, etc.
Yeah.
But what I want to know is, what is it that you picked up from him that has changed your skill set, like how you work?
Um, there's too many things to list, I'll be real. But, huh? Top three? Huh. Okay. Number three would be the songwriting. My heart to sweat. Fuck. It's crazy. It's just like, I don't know. A lot of people say, okay, like to me, for me personally, like when people say that, compare like his work to other people's work, because everything is good music, but the songwriting, like it's not normal, it's not here, you feel me? Because like sometimes I'll be listening to songs and then I'm like, how did your head go there to like get that word or that phrase or like say it in that way, you feel me? So like it's just taught me to be, because I used to be very like careful about the way I say things or what I say, but since meeting him and like seeing him work, I know that like I just need to, like I learned that I just needed to let it flow out, you feel me, the way it was. So if I wanted to change it, like later on, I could, because it was a lot of, oh, should I say this? Yeah, but like now, if I enter the studio, I'm letting it out the way it comes out, you feel me, and it's sweet. So yeah, that's number three. Number two would be I'm a really huge fan of how he carries himself. Cause like you see a lot of artists that are like mean to their fans, or like, oh, you meet them in person and they're not trying to talk to you. Please stay away. Type shades on. And yeah, he has the shades on. There's times that like obviously it's not every time that you wanna, but a lot of the time, even if he's not in the mood, he's like there. Just cause like I don't know. I've never spoken to him about it. It's just something I've seen. But it's just like I feel like it's cause like if you love me enough just cause of something that I'm doing that like I had no like obviously I know the music is good, but you never know. You feel me? So it's like if you love me enough to feel like good enough to come and meet me and tell me that you love this and you love that and you're a fan of this, why would I tell you to go away? You feel me? Like it's just I don't know about being kind. Is really cool to see. So that's how I try to be. If the number one is what would number one be? Oh, I used to be very like it used to be tough for me to make decisions. I was a very, very deep overthinker because I didn't know what I wanted. I still don't know entirely, but like he just kind of knows, like, and he hasn't steered me wrong ever. You feel me? So it's like I don't like. I'm trying to get to the point where I'm so aware of everything that's happening around me and everything that I want and I'm doing that I can make decisions like without having to take time or waste anybody's time or like think too much about it. Because thinking too much about it like puts like doubts into it from my mind. So it's just yeah. I just want to be like have that much clarity. You feel me?
Thank you. That's a good top. That's a good top three.
Mm.
So far, what has been the most rewarding experience about
Mm.
your journey in life?
Most rewarding experience. I would say when I got to meet Burna Boy and he liked my music. Cause like I love the growth that I've had and like seeing people like random ass people just listening to my stuff and fucking with it. But I'm also a big fan of music. Like I listen to music a lot, and the artists that I love them. So for me to meet Burna Boy and then him telling me that oh this shit is tight or oh this is going it was insane for me. I don't know how to describe it. It was just mad because before anything I'm a fan. You feel me? So it's like it was just really crazy. So I think that would be like the most rewarding thing, definitely.
Amazing. I can imagine how that goes.
Yeah.
Final question. I know you're looking to make an impact in the fashion world.
Hmm.
How's that been going for you?
Pretty good. I work with a really cool stylist. You feel me? His name is Fadil, and like he's was my friend before he was my stylist. You feel me? But I was fucked with like the way he dressed and like the ideas that he had and things. So it was a given that we would end up working together because like I don't know, the, he knows me. I don't have to tell him before he knows. You feel me? And I feel like that's very important, especially for me because I I'm fine doing it, but I don't really love explaining myself. You feel me? Like oh shit. If it's something, I'm sorry. If it's something like simple, not too intense, something that you don't have to ask me, then don't ask me. You feel me? And we're on the same wavelength. So more often than not, if there's like something I have to go for, like something serious, and I need to like dress to impress, you feel me? He's already there before I even, yeah. So it helps a lot, like, because I don't know. I feel like people think that I'm from Ibadan. Or I lived in Ibadan. People think that Ibadan people are dead people. You feel me? Like we don't have anything going on in the city, or like anything that comes out of Ibadan is gonna be like a certain way. So yeah, I'm just here to prove everybody wrong.